Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here I have an electric saw that has completely stopped working. I plug it in and press the power switch several times. But as you can see, the motor doesn't respond at all. Most people would probably think the entire machine is beyond repair. In reality, a single small component can be enough to stop the whole tool from working. Today, I'm going to take this saw apart, find the fault, and try to repair it. I'll start by checking the carbon brushes, since they're one of the most common causes of failure. After removing the carbon brush, I noticed that the original brush was damaged. The copper lead connected to the carbon brush had broken, preventing electrical current from reaching the motor. So, I'm going to make a new connector to restore the saw's operation. First, I stripped the insulation from a piece of electrical wire to expose the copper core. Next, I cut a section of the copper wire to the required length. This copper wire will replace the broken lead, allowing electrical current to flow from the brush holder to the carbon brush again. Then, I solder the copper wire securely to the carbon brush holder to create a strong electrical connection. A solid solder joint reduces contact resistance and ensures a stable flow of current while the motor is running. In the next step, I reuse the carbon core from a large battery to make a new set of carbon brushes for the electric saw. First, I remove the outer metal casing of the battery. Next, I take out the carbon core from inside. This material has good electrical conductivity and excellent wear resistance, making it suitable as a replacement for the damaged carbon brush. After that, I wipe the carbon core with a paper towel to remove any dirt or residue from its surface. Next, I cut off the metal tip of the carbon core, keeping only the carbon material that I need. In the next step, I mount the carbon core in a drill for shaping. Then, I turn on the drill and press the carbon core against the metal file. This helps create the initial shape and brings it close to the size of the original carbon brush. Next, I use sandpaper to flatten both sides of the carbon core. This creates a smoother contact surface, allowing the brush to make better electrical contact with the motor's commutator. After that, I cut the carbon core to match the dimensions of the original carbon brush. Then, I smooth the cut surface to remove rough edges and ensure a precise fit inside the brush holder. Next, I place the carbon brush in a vise and tighten it securely. After that, I drill a small hole through the center of the carbon brush. This hole will be used to attach the electrical lead. Finally, I repeat the same process to make the second carbon brush. In the next step, I completely remove the old carbon brushes to prepare for installing the new ones. Next, I finish assembling the replacement carbon brushes. Here, I prepare some super glue. I use a piece of sandpaper to collect the carbon powder produced while grinding the graphite core. First, I insert and secure the copper wire through the hole in the new carbon brush. Then, I apply a small amount of carbon powder around the hole and add a few drops of super glue. The carbon powder helps improve electrical conductivity at the connection point, while the super glue firmly secures the copper wire to the carbon brush. Next, I repeat the same process for the second carbon brush. Once both brushes are finished, I install them back into the saw. Then, I reinstall the carbon brush covers to complete the assembly. Sometimes the entire problem is caused by just one small component. With the right inspection and repair, we can save a tool that many people would simply throw away. Now it's time to power up the saw and test it. As you can see, the motor comes back to life and runs normally. To make sure everything works properly, I install the saw blade and perform a real-world cutting test. This test shows that replacing a damaged set of carbon brushes can bring an electric saw back to life. If you enjoyed this project, don't forget to like and subscribe for more repair and DIY videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.